4. Now you might notice that I do have 3 very special new additions to my desk, and I'm very happy about it. I have Pierre, the studio head, Chris, the studio art director, and Ryan, our community director. Gentlemen, although I love having you on the desk, I'm a bit confused right now because, Pierre, what on earth are you doing here? We haven't seen your face before. You're doing a debut reveal, so it has to mean something.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
Yeah, it's not going to be a game. But I think it is important that things which are pertaining to the studio that I have a chance to talk about this. And this is
new studio head, yep.
And the side story here, I think the team has really hard work for the last 2 years, and we want to touch a little bit on what we have done in our foundation, but I think Chris can talk a little bit more about it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we are extremely proud of the team of 343 and what they've been doing in Unreal 5.
I'm very excited to find out what this could possibly be. Brian, do you have any more insight for us?
Well, I can do better than that. Let's just roll the video.
Video.
Take 1, Mark.
This is Casey Wu, take 1, Mark.
I was told that I can just be my authentic self, Chris.
For 6 years, I don't want to be in front of a camera.
There's so much to do and so much fun to be had when you play Halo that I feel like I never run out of things to do.
I love intricate stories that take place across lots of different worlds, with lots of different meaningful characters.
What made Halo successful at the beginning? What is the legacy of Halo, and what's the soul that we want to bring forward, and what's the craft of making Halo games, and how do we set our studio up best to go deliver on that?
We knew we had to make a change in order to take us into the future.
When I first heard about Halo and Unreal Engine, my first thought was, this is going to be a really hard secret to keep.
I think fans are going to be excited about the future of Halo because of the possibilities that are afforded us by using Unreal.
Before,
Unreal.
we had to split our focus and thinking
Oh,
about
flip.
building an engine, supporting it, being really.
They're switching to Unreal. Oh, this is the official.
At the same time, since we've made
Yeah, that's it.
changes
They said it.
to UE, we can bring Halo forward in ways that people have never seen before, while still being true to what Halo is.
The Foundry project was an effort to show ourselves how far we can push things using Unreal 5.
Yep. There it is. There it is.
And said, yeah, I have this crazy
That's the
idea.
confirmation. I mean, they got to pull it off.
This thing called Project Foundry that I want to do. Let's make it happen.
Foundry specifically is based around the same concept of the Foundry in Halo lore. It's the place where Halo dreams are born.
Woo!
Project for our studio.
Just assets.
Prepare
Just
ourselves
assets.
for the next steps of making Halo games.
And the light is green too. Oh ho ho! There we go.
The original Halo franchise was a graphics showcase. It was best in class. That's
Oh my
what Halo
God.
was when it first released, and that's what Halo needs to be again.
So once Project Foundry had been approved, we took the entire creative team and we ideated on 3 locations, something old, something new, and something really alien.
We had the Pacific Northwest, which is sort of traditional Halo biome.
Oh my God.
As much foliage in there as humanly possible to make it really feel like you're on a hike in the Cascades.
The Goldlands, which was the second biome.
I know it'll look good, but can they get it to play good?
Showcase where we could
You know?
play
There's no good first-person shooter on Unreal right now.
landscapes and terrains. Unreal affords us
Oh, it doesn't look good, though.
than we've ever had in the past.
On the surface it might just look all like snow, but how many layers of
Oh
things
my God.
combine to really give that winter look?
That's like blur level.
And the third biome was the Blightlands, which is any land that's been completely taken over by a flood.
I wanted to give our team the opportunity to really express an alien world, a really alien world.
It's a tech
taking
showcase.
something way further than they may have actually done in previous Halo games.
What's impressed me about watching the Halo team work in Unreal is how beautiful everything looks, how incredible the environments look.
I don't think we've seen.
They gotta get her to play good too, man. That's it.
Before.
Fortunately, we have a studio that's really passionate about Halo, about the look and the feel, and I think there's a lot of hunger to really collaborate, to move forward together.
Foundry was an initiative that touched on every part of the creative process, everything from concept art, VFX, characters, vehicles, and weapons to make the future games of Halo.
Creating an asset, taking this design, now we can really dig into the material foundations. What is it actually made of? How is it physically accurate to the world? Now we get to take all the wonderful legacy assets that we have, bring them to life, and bring them to today's standards.
Oh my God.
We are really excited to be not just working on multiple projects, but also expanding our studio.
As a lifelong Halo player, I think the game's only going to get better when we get those new, unique perspectives and people bring in their expertise and passion for the Halo franchise.
We are looking for new talent as the projects that we're working on kind of get further and further into their development cycles.
It is great to be part of a team that's growing because you can kind of see that force multiplied as people come in and take on challenges and you can do more.
Imagine a place where you have the commitment that this is what we want to do, Halo games, and create those experiences. And you can express your talent, your creativity, and your professional ambitions in that place.
Designers, we're looking for artists, we're looking for engineers.
It's a recruitment video.
Beginning for the studio in a lot of ways, and I think that's pretty rare.
And I think we arrive now at a point where you see the beginnings of people to start to believe in the process.
There's so much momentum that we have right now, and focus and clarity on not just what we're building, but why we're building, and this next phase of Halo.
The worlds that we're building, the stories that we're going after.
The potential at Halo right now is huge.
Halo Infinite was the last remnants of how we made Halo games in the past. That was our recipe. And what we're doing right now, we're changing the recipe.
Whoa! Whoa! It's a name change. Yeah.
It's official button chills.